Hey, what's happening, guys? Here in the Philippines, I'm at the condo. Yeah, so here we are. I'm still trying to recoup from that flight. The flight was just absolutely stressful. Just stressful. And what I mean by that is, if any of you guys have ever traveled or had to stay at JFK Airport in New York, I highly recommend you avoid it, because the 7 hours that I was there, by the time we were ready to leave, I was sick as a dog. One, it was so uncomfortable there. They had the heat cranked way high, so it was extremely hot in that airport. Two, the seating was terrible. The seating, it just wasn't comfortable. Now listen, I get it, man. No matter what airport you go to, you're not going to be that comfortable. But JFK, it's dirty. The staff there didn't really seem to care or want to help you. It was just way too stressful. So anyhow, that's where it all started. I'm boarding the plane from JFK to go to South Korea, feeling totally stressed out just from standing in line to get on the plane for almost an hour, which was ridiculous. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. They announced that they're going to start boarding, and everybody gets up, and we're standing in this line, and we stood there, I swear, for almost an hour before they even start letting people on. So I'm standing in line almost an hour, feeling sick. It was just a horrible experience. I think it was just because of the heat. The other thing too that really got me was the good old prices in New York City, man. Here we are at JFK Airport. Of course you're hungry, right? You want to eat something. They don't really have any restaurants there. They have what is considered to be like, it's kind of like a convenience store type situation where you could buy sandwiches and, you know, slices of pizza. Excuse me. $13 for a sandwich. About the same price for a slice of pizza. I ain't even joking. I bought a bottle of water, a bottle of Sprite, and I figured I'm going to be here a while, so I'm going to get me a Bud Light. $18 for those three items. Blew my mind. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. So here we are at the condo, and I don't know if you can see in the distance here. Let me move the see if you can see what the sky looks like there in the distance. That city, I don't even know if you can really see the city in the distance there, but that's Makati. I think it's Makati. So found out just a little bit ago that there's a typhoon coming, which kind of ruins our plans for tomorrow. Tomorrow we were going to take some of the kids, you know, from the family, nieces and nephews. We were going to take them to a park, but it's supposed to hit tomorrow, a typhoon, so it's going to be nothing but rainy, wet weather, high winds. There you go. That was one of the things that I have always thought about. What if I come to the Philippines and there's a typhoon or you know, an earthquake. Excuse me, guys. So it is what it is. There's not much you can do. But since arriving yesterday, Christmas Day, I gotta be honest with you, man, it really threw me off, because I'm always so used to landing in the Philippines in the evenings. And we landed, excuse me, I know, we landed actually late. We were supposed to arrive at 11 a.m. Christmas Day, and we landed. It wasn't that bad though, considering the delays that we had in the flights. We was only 15 minutes late landing, so we arrived around 11:15. It took forever to get through customs. Forever. I mean, yeah, just forever. So here we had one of our luggages that we had checked in. For some odd reason, TSA searched it. We didn't know this until we received our luggage in the Philippines. And you know, yesterday we were with the family, and the wife said, do you see my luggage? Somebody got into our luggage because the lock was missing, and we hadn't realized that. And we get the suitcase open to see that there is a form laying on top of everything that stated a TSA search was required. We still don't know why. Now here's the thing, guys. In that luggage, I had my drone. And I'm just forever thankful that they did not take my drone. My drone was still there. Everything was still there. But for what reason, they don't give an explanation as to why they searched the luggage. I have no clue. So that was a little bit of a shock to us. Yeah, it was a shock. But other than that, everything went very smoothly as far as getting through the 4 airports. Pittsburgh, no problems. JFK, no problems. South Korea, no problems. And then coming into the Philippines, we didn't have any issues. So that was the only thing that the only thing other than the stress. It all started for me at the JFK airport. I thought, you know, this is probably the worst airport that I've ever been to. And for future reference, even for myself, I'll never want to go and travel and stay at JFK airport again. It's just the dirtiest airport that I've ever been to. I don't know. Everybody says, oh, New York City and New York is the greatest state, you know. And then you go to their airport and you're like, don't they have a cleaning crew here? Because it was that dirty, bad. So, you know, yesterday arriving at 11:15, we didn't get through the customs. Oh my goodness, it was probably 1:30, 2 o'clock when we got away from the airport. And then we spent Christmas with the family. It took a while to get to their place. And I gotta tell you, man, by the time we got back to the condo yesterday, it was probably about 6, 7 p.m., something like that. I was so wiped out. I mean, just so tired and still feeling sick that I actually passed out. I passed out when we got here, and I woke up, and it was after midnight, not realizing what time it was. And I'm like, oh wow, you know, it's only midnight, because I'm so used to arriving here usually in the evenings, but it was different this time. I managed to go back to sleep and get up. It was probably about 5:30 in the morning, so I'm still totally wiped out from that trip. It was just really something else. The flight itself, like from JFK to South Korea, it wasn't a bad flight. There was some turbulence, not too much, but it wasn't that bad. My goodness, guys, you know, sitting on your bottom for 14 hours straight, you get up to use the bathroom and you try to move around as much as you can, but it's just wow-wee. Wow, 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 wow. But other than that, we're gonna try to take in as much as we can. Now here's the thing. It didn't work out the way that I wanted it to with the videos so far. And it was only because I wasn't feeling up to it. Seriously, I was sick and I just didn't feel like recording. I just wasn't in the mood. I just didn't want to do it. So this right here is the most that I've gotten so far, other than the flight. Now here's the other thing. This morning, the condo that we live in, they allow you to go, you're allowed to go to the rooftop. That's what I did. This morning, had me some coffee, took the camera, I went up on the rooftop, I'm shooting some footage, I'm talking, and when I was done, I go back, head down the stairs, and I'm locked out. I can't get back onto the main floor. I'm thinking, I'm on the fire stairs, you know, the fire stairs that goes all the way to the bottom. I was on the 11th floor. There's 13 floors. Well, I should say 12, 13 for the rooftop, whatever. I was locked out, guys. Each flight of steps I went down, there's a door. Each one was locked. I was stuck. I didn't know what I was going to do. I couldn't get out. I was stuck in the stairwells. Finally made it down to level 4. The door opened. I was like, oh my goodness, you know, because I was soaking wet. It was so warm, you know, being stuck in the stairwell. I was getting worried. So there you go. Being stuck in the stairwell of a high-rise wasn't too pleasant. I didn't feel so good about that. I just talked to the lady that runs the place about that, and she explained to me what I needed to do, so I'm gonna be doing that. Anyhow, guys, that's pretty much it for now. As you can see, it's kind of bumming me out, man, because the skies are turning dark in the background, and got this typhoon coming. There's not much we can do. So that kind of puts a damper on the videos that I wanted to do, because I'm sure as heck not going to do it while there's a typhoon. So let's hope and pray that it gets through here quickly and I can get out there, get you guys some good footage. And so I will be talking to you guys again here real soon. I actually put this together this morning. I got this for a family member, wanted my guitar. I put new strings on it, getting it tuned up. He loves playing guitar, and I was going to give this to him for Christmas, so I'll be seeing them for the New Year's. They're going to be actually playing for the New Year's, and so I'm excited to give that to him. So anyhow, that's it, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you know the next video that's coming to you from the Philippines, okay? There you have it. I'll talk to you guys again real soon, and keep it real. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.